All mistakes. I mean, just some dumb stuff. Between the turnovers and a couple of missed plays, a couple of penalties, just really, really disappointing. Then that we had a little lull right there where we just, and that's one of those areas, we got to put it away. And so, but again, we just kept battling, kept plugging, and the fumble by zero. There's at least 3 times I think we were in plus territory that we got no points, and that's very frustrating.
Can you give a sense of getting an idea of how limited their offense was, given Malik's left hand, what that process was like for y'all, or I guess for Wes, figuring out?
We didn't see anything limited about them. Man, they got them backs, and they got Malik, and he can do it all. But I think it was his shoulder that got him out, right before the half. And then obviously the quarterback that came in, he's not. He made some nice plays and throw the ball, but he's a tough kid, but he's not the threat in the run game that Malik is. So, we were able to get to him a little bit more. Whereas you saw right before the half what happens when you get after Malik, and next thing you know, there he goes for 40 yards. So he just presents a different problem, whether he's got a banged up left hand or not. We did. I just felt like that. We were able to stop the run most of the night. Again, outside of a couple of plays here or there.
Coach, 150 games since you last lost consecutive games. Back in 2011, that's the longest streak in the country. What does that say about your program?
We respond. We're not perfect, but we've always responded, and we always will. I mean, I wish we never lost a game. I wish we win every game for the rest of my life, however long I'm a coach. But it's probably not going to happen. From time to time, you get beat. Sometimes you just stink. And you maybe you play pretty well, but you really do some dumb stuff that costs you a game. And then sometimes you just get your butt handed to you, and that's what happened last week. But you don't get mulligans. It's not like my golf game, right? You don't get a mulligan. You got to go on to the next one. And as I said this past week, it's disappointing, that you lose a game. And everybody wants to fire everybody, and everybody needs to get rid of everybody. It's just, that's the world we're in, and I think that's sad because you got these kids bust their butt, and they work their tails off, same with the staff, every single week. Nobody ever wants to lose. But sometimes you got to give the opponent credit, and, it's part of getting better. It's about managing failure, right? I mean, that's what you do. It's not just – you have to manage success too, but you got to manage failure. There's not ever been a champion, ever, that didn't have some failure or some adversity, ever. So, that's a long time. And so what it says is we've got great people. We have great character. We have a great culture. And, we always respond. And so – just proud of the credit goes to the player. Credit goes to the player because they got to buy in. And that's when I saw on Monday, I said, hey, we're going to be just fine. The guys went back to work, and that's what you do. That's what winners do, and that's what champions do.
Dabo, was there any thought of going to Cade after DJ's fumble during the first half?
No. That was a pressure. I think it was J Mac. He didn't really kind of get the ball pretty secured, and the guy was on him real quick. So it was a little more on the OL right there, but just we all got to do a better job there at every position, taking care of the ball.
What has getting in with the first team defense? Is that a depth thing, or what's he done to kind of get in there?
Well, he's a really good player. He's very talented. That kid can do a lot. He could probably go play. He's a lot like Barrett. He could probably go play safety. In fact, that's what he played. He played safety. He can fly. He's physical. He's tough. Played quarterback most of his life. So he really just has a great understanding of the game, and that's why you see him out there. But, they were a lot of some heavy personnel stuff. So when they were in more of their 12 personnel, we had him in there. When they were getting their 11 personnel, we bring Mickens in, and Mickens and Makuba would kind of, play that personnel grouping. But with Barrett going inside, we needed him to be a little more involved in the game plan. So, it'll be exciting to get Trenton back and get him plugged back in, and got a lot we can build on with those guys. A great experience for Wood has.
You could say anything on why they were out with Trenton and Walker?
Trenton's ankle, and Walker was in the concussion protocol.
And then with Tyler, do you know if you'll get him back?
I don't know. They just said, they just came up and said he was out and his hamstring. So I don't know. I saw, so he was in street clothes. I hate that for him.
Was Kobe close?
He was very close, and probably could have played. And I told him right there at the end, even if we got it back, I wasn't going to put him in. It just, no sense at that point. He had a great week of practice. Probably would have put Dominique in if we'd have got the ball back. But really good week of practice, and at that point, you don't want to have any type of setback in a game, in a situation like that. So, but yeah, he was ready to go. Probably not 100%, but he's close.
How much of Kobe's absence do you think has accelerated Phil Moffitt's development?
I mean, no doubt he's taking advantage of it, for sure. He's had a lot of opportunity and a lot of reps, and he's a big, powerful, fast guy. Great hips, great vision. He can turn the corner. He's got explosiveness. You don't realize how that. I mean, he's a 230-pound dude. You don't realize how fast he is. So just a great 1-2 punch right there with those guys.
Was injury on Taylor, Will Taylor also?
What's that?
Will Taylor's injury?
Yeah, just nothing major, but just a little issue we got to clean up. I think he's got like a little small, maybe a little meniscus area that they might clean up, so he might be out a couple weeks. Hopefully not long.
Is that the same knee,
I believe it is. I believe it is the same one.
DJ was saying that the throwback pass, he's been waiting a few weeks on that to call, and he was kind of.
Yeah, man. Golly. He's got to go score on that. That was probably his worst play. We had it set up big time. It's a great play against a really aggressive group. And I know we got the holding call, but if we go score, we get the ball in the 10 or whatever it is. But it was fun. It was fun to see it executed. Been kind of holding on that one, and Antonio did a good job, setting it up. But yeah, he'd like to have that one back. But Marcus Tate did a good job getting out there, and I think it was McFadden that had the hold, and I think it was definitely a hold too. So he got his money's worth.
Anyone else for Coach? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, nobody on Zoom tonight? We quit on Zoom? Done? Quit on Zoom. All right, let's do it. Thank y'all.